Welcome, welcome. Come on in. What can I do you for? A tale you be wanting? Well, those come for free. Let me tell you a tale of man's foolish desire for attachments aboard the marine ship, the Sulaco. Now, a tale, it starts on the Colonial Marine server of Space Station 13, where brave marines drop down onto the colony to be eaten by xenomorphs. You know, it's pretty fucking good. Crucially, all the marines just go mad for attachments, little bits they can stick on their gun to make the E-peen bigger. Once upon a round, a certain maintenance technician decided to go after an ancient secret, long hidden. The mega attachments. And so, he climbed inside the vendor that dispenses these tiny treasures and shouted in surprise, for it seemed bigger on the inside. However, everyone knows you should never mess with the Marines' attachments, and as such the military police were sent in there to retrieve the poor bastard. A perilous task. Unfortunately, the police entered, and they too were stuck inside the vending machine, left only to cry for help over the radio. Oh, the screams. The situation worsened as more climbed inside the vendor, doctors, marines, medics, all sorts, culminating in the whole vending machine being thrown on the drop pod and launched onto the planet, where none other than, I shit you not, an alien climbs inside. Moments of panic, replaced with a heart full of joy, as it turned out the alien was nothing more than an adorable dog, which the vending machine's occupants named Flippy. Now, the vending machine was rescued from the surface and taken to the researcher's office. There, Dr. Keel Brathen, a brave, beautiful and bold man, totally unrelated to the narrator of this story, stood, determined to end this insanity. He put his mind to the task and created a bomb, one that should destroy the vending machine and all those inside. He walked over to the machine as the screams of all those inside echoed over the radio. He climbed inside, bravely giving his life for the good of everyone's sanity, only for the bomb to drop out of his hand and dispense itself from the vendor. The glorious doctor was left inside the vendor, while the bomb sat outside and mocked him. So, worry not. He drew the detonator out and struck the send button. Potassium and water collided and created an explosion that would kill a normal man. But the vending machine withstood it. Through the cheers of the occupants, the cries of Brathen, and the random screechings of Flippy, a strange marine approached and put holy water around the vending machine. A few moments later, a ritual complete, and the vending machine began to fly. It took off and blasted its way around the ship, and ended up in a cargo bay. There, the chief of cargo, the requisition officer, finished Keel's job, and threw the vending machine into disposals, was fired out into deep space. As Keel cheered, everyone suffocated and died. Except, of course, for Flippy. The alien clawed its way out of the machine and swam back through deep space to the ship, where it got through the doors and back on board. While we were in deep space, of course, the other aliens had invaded the ship and spread throughout. Flippy ambushed the requisition officer and cut him into tiny pieces in revenge, as all the Force ghosts of the vending machiners cheered. Flippy went on to live a long and happy life, and definitely didn't die 5 minutes later to a lone sentry gun. And that, dear patron, is the story of the vending machine. What a fucking day. Now buy a bloody drink or get out of here.